TV.
Focused on quality and convenience, there isn't much you won't find at Marie's Mini Mart. Home-style breads, sandwiches, plus a variety of artisan breads and delicious single-serve desserts available exclusively at our Frecker Drive location. Marie's Mini Mart, with 25 locations wherever you go, there we are.
Hello, I'm Lloydetta Quaicoe. Welcome to Sharing Our Cultures. Joining us is Jeffery, CBC's Black Change Maker in Atlantic Canada. We'll be back right after this break with our conversation. Welcome back to Sharing Our Cultures. And joining us is Jeffery, and he's one of CBC's Black Change Maker. Welcome to the program, Jeffery.
Thank you very much.
I'm so glad that you could make it out of your busy schedule.
Oh, yeah, I'm so busy.
Yeah, and I should say congratulations that you were chosen, you know, out of the whole province of Newfoundland, Labrador.
Yeah,
as
I'm very happy and elated myself.
Yes, great. So we'll talk a little bit about that later on, but who is Jeffery? Tell us something about yourself.
My name is Jeffery Imhanzenobe. I'm Nigerian by birth. I came to Canada for my master's in 2015, fall semester, and I did my master's in computer engineering. And I found Newfoundland and Labrador a place to stay. You know, I got married here in Newfoundland, Labrador, and I have 2 kids, and we stay in St. John's. And I've been involved in a lot of volunteerings in the community, and I think Newfoundland Labrador I love the tranquility, the peace, and it's family oriented, so I am here to stay for a very long time.
Oh, I'm happy to hear that. Because actually the theme for this season, this is our 5th year now Sharing Our Cultures on Rogers TV, is finding out what has contributed to people staying here. You know, back. Many times you hear people come in and maybe within the year they've left, or they stay for a couple of years and they've gone somewhere else to the big city or someplace else. But I said, this year we really want to find out what is it that has made people stay here. And maybe we can use that to encourage others to actually stay.
For sure. I think I had folks tell me when I graduated that, are you going to be staying in the province? And I'm like, yes. I love this province, you know. So I'm actually used to the people, super friendly, you know, and they gave me a very good landing. So I owe this province a lot, really. Yeah.
So when you were back in Nigeria, how did you decide? I mean, of all the places in the world, there's Europe, there's the USA, there's Canada, and even within Canada, there's so many other provinces. How did you make the decision to come here?
So first things first was, I would say I applied to several provinces, schooling, and Newfoundland just came out, you know, they offered my course because I did my bachelor's in computer engineering, and Memorial University actually offered a master's in computer engineering. So so I was you know, driven to choose Memorial University above others. Right.
So you hadn't been to Newfoundland and Labrador before?
Never.
You sort of just chose it?
Yeah.
So how did you prepare to come? Like,
first things first, I read about, I did my research. The only one thing that made me scared was the weather.
Okay. What did you find out about the weather?
Jeez. Like, you know, it was like, of all the provinces, Newfoundland and Labrador was like, you know, the worst of the worst when it comes to weather, when it comes to weather conditions. But I didn't really care, man, you know. As long as, you know, the people are friendly and I have a good community there, I don't think the weather should be, you know, a fault. I should actually, you know, move with. So I just, you know, found Newfoundland Labrador. having my course of study, computer engineering, I was like, and in my research, I read that they are Newfoundland Labrador is the most friendly province in Canada. And I'm like, okay, let me go there. Because there is nothing as much as visiting to know how, a place is.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they didn't disappoint?
Just they didn't disappoint. But the weather also didn't disappoint.
So you were right on your research on both points?
On both points,
okay.
Yeah.
But now you came for the fall semester, so you came before the winter. So
I came before the winter, yeah.
Okay.
Actually, in September was cold that year.
Oh, okay.
So I was coming from a weather of like 28 to 30 degrees, and I'm touching down YYT, St. John's Airport, and I'm seeing -3. Oh. And I'm like, okay, I guess I researched well.
So you kind of had to psych yourself up and said, okay, you said the weather wasn't going to be so great.
Yeah, so the first thing that hit me was weather. Okay. Then the friendly people, the friendly community, the good culture here actually came after.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you didn't know anyone here before you came. So
no, I didn't know
did
anybody
somebody
here.
meet you at the airport? What kind of connections?
Yes, Memorial
were
sent. I think they had a guy come meet me at the airport, and took me to my apartment. Okay. Yeah.
So you had all of that. The apartment was arranged for you prior to
me coming. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay.
I think back then we had Kijiji.
All right.
So
yes.
I had somebody,
Okay.
Yeah, I never met the person before, and that is where good community comes into play too. The apartment was ready for me, and it was lovely, really. Okay. Yeah.
All right. So you came here alone.
Yeah, I came here alone.
At the top of the show, you mentioned that you do have you're married with 2 children.
2 kids, yeah. Okay. So I came alone. My wife was in Nigeria, and she joined me.
All right.
Yeah, she joined me. So I came in 2015. She came in 2017.
All right.
Yeah, we have our 2 kids.
Okay.
Denzel and Declan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Denzel and
Declan.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So you kind of paved the way for the family, and they came and joined you. So
for sure.
How did your wife feel about that?
First and first, my wife loves Newfoundland. Yeah, so much. Yeah. Okay. Talking about family, this is the best place to raise a family, if you ask me. Yeah. So, she loves Newfoundland. I love Newfoundland. Why not? Okay. Let's grow a home here. Yeah, and that's where we are today.
All right, and of course the children have settled in as well.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So, so you've come here and you've decided that you're going to stay. Yep. And have you had any opportunity to see outside of the St. John's area?
Yeah. Okay. And every time I go outside Newfoundland, I miss home.
Oh, this is now your home?
Oh yeah, this is now my home. Yeah.
Right.
So like I always say, I always tell my wife, we go to other provinces, we visit. I don't care if we stay 1 month, 3 weeks in other provinces, but home is home. Okay. We come back here.
Yeah. It's always good. I've heard people say that they stay here and it's always great to go somewhere else, and when they go somewhere else, then they realize, oh, I'm missing coming back home here. So that was a good experience.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So how did you then build that sense of community or that sense of place? I know you were at the university, and then of course your wife came. How did you make connections with people?
First things first, I love football.
Okay.
I love soccer. Okay. So I started with, playing recreational, sport at the technical place in the winter. In the summer we play outdoors. Yeah. So I kind of knew the folks, saw different people from different cultures, and I'm like, okay, this is going to be a right forum, right environment to actually give back to the community through sports. Right. And that is where I am today. Okay. Yeah.
So when you started it, were these people who were at the university, or did the people you met outside of the university who were playing soccer?
A lot of them were in the university.
Okay.
Yeah, I think a lot of our youths, came through the university actually, and many of them chose to stay. Okay. So a lot of them were still students. Okay. And then from there I grew into, the locals themselves, and I started knowing people.
Okay. Then.
Yeah.
We'll talk a little bit about that later on.
No worries.
But when you were in Nigeria, were you a soccer player?
Not professional.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah.
All right.
But I played soccer a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot.
Sort of in teams. So was it competitive?
Yeah. So it was competitive, but not really at the professional level.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so I played in tournaments also. Yeah.
Okay. So how about your connection with the Nigerian community here? Were you able to make that happen? Would you meet other people from Nigeria that you connected with?
Yep, I was the director for socials and programs for the Nigerian Canada Association. Okay. Yeah, and I think I left there 2019, I think, 2019, and I founded Team Nigeria NL in 2020. That's soccer related also.
Oh, right,
yeah.
okay.
So I don't know, can I talk about that now or in the next
well,
section?
you can start. Yeah,
okay,
you can,
good
you
enough.
can talk
Yeah.
about it.
So I co-founded Team Nigeria, and Team Nigeria is a soccer group, right? And we actually provide, an enabling environment for Nigerians and Nigerian Canadians and Nigerian Canadians in NL to actually come together, share ideas, skills, knowledge about football, and we also promote youth development on and off the pitch. We build, relationships and strengthen connections between Nigerians and Nigerian Canadians in NL. And we also, provide an enabling environment for, everybody to grow, folks to grow. So beyond just the soccer, we help in other areas. Okay. Yeah. And the team also participates in, community events and programs and promotes, multicultural and intercultural, relationships.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So this team is comprised of how many people, and how did you?
About 250.
You mean 250?
50, yeah. So whenever we have,
that's a lot of people.
Yeah, that's a lot of people.
A
yeah.
team.
Whenever we have like a competition, we draw out numbers from the total, and we play. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All
but
right.
for now, I'm a non-executive director. Yeah, so I do not really, I'm not involved in the day-to-day activities. I only, when the need arises, I provide my own insights, new ideas, and I constructively challenge the management when the cause arises, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So that's...
And the reason why I'm a non-executive director is because I am a co-founder for the International Soccer Tournament, which Team Nigeria plays in.
Oh.
So I'm just trying to make sure there's no conflict.
That's right. You can have a conflict of interest.
Yeah. So that's why I took myself out of the day-to-day activities.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so the other one is competitive. That's
tournament.
So that's the tournament. So you hold tournament with your team and other teams in the province.
Yeah, in the province. Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to come back and talk about some of those other teams.
That's going to be interesting.
And talk about a lot more what you've been doing with the youth and within the soccer in the province here.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Sharing Our Cultures will be right back.
Your opinion matters, and we want to hear from you. Get in touch with us using our viewer feedback line, your direct connection to shaping the shows you love. It's easy. Just grab your phone, scan the QR code on your screen, and take our quick survey. Share your thoughts, and let's make your viewing experience even better.
Welcome back to Sharing Our Cultures as we continue our conversation with Jeffery and soccer. I know you've mentioned football, but I just want them to know that the football is the soccer, even though they call it football, right? Okay,
sure.
so it's soccer, more or less,
soccer,
that we're talking about. But now you co-founded another organization that plays. Yeah. Can you tell us about that then?
Yeah, ISNL. Is the International Soccer Tournament in Newfoundland, Labrador. So the ISNL builds the community through soccer. And we kind of bring people together from diverse cultures, right? Different countries, different cultures to come together and, around the shared interest in soccer. We also build connections, and, build relationships among these diverse people. We also, create an enabling environment to promote community dialogue, among folks, and We also organize events apart from the competition itself. We organize coaching education, local talent scouting. We also do winter sports. Like in the winter right now, we don't play outdoors, so we take it indoor and we play every weekend throughout the winter. Yeah, okay. Every weekend, yeah. But that is not really competitive. It's just, to keep healthy and keep fit, yeah.
Mm-hmm. You got to keep the skills, keep building on skills, even though you can't play outside. Yeah. So are there places, is that very easy for you to get the places you want to play indoors?
Indoors, so for indoors, we play at the Technoplex.
Okay.
Yeah, so we pay and we play at the Technoplex, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And as the president, I'm the president of the association. I don't work alone. I love working with the team. So we have 10 other team members, excluding myself. Okay. And every one of us is from different countries. We have the Canadians there, we have the Jamaicans, we have Ghanaians, and we are just spread across the world. We are 11 of us, and we actually come together. We actually create, communicate, implement the organization's goals, missions, and vision, and overall direction. And I try my possible best to make sure the organization is on track.
Okay. Yeah. Can you just give me some idea? What are the goals? What did you want when this was founded? What did you want to see to do?
Yeah, so the ISCNL has organized the first ever inter-country competition in Newfoundland, Labrador.
Congratulations.
Yeah, and that is exactly what I wanted.
Okay.
Like when I used to play back then, as a student, I could be playing with a Ghanaian, with a Canadian, with a Jamaican. Then I looked at it and I'm like, why don't I just, there are so many Nigerians here that don't even know themselves. There are so many Ghanaians here that don't know themselves. There are so many, of different countries that might not really know each other. Let me create a forum where, you play for your country, then you know your own people. Okay. And so it builds relationship among people of the same culture, and because they play competitive games, it also builds a relationship, among people of different cultures. Yeah. Right. So yeah, it's awesome.
Okay. Yes, I can imagine.
It's an awesome event. Yeah.
And I heard that you actually have a competition like you would at the World Cup.
Yeah, like the World Cup. Like the World Cup, yeah.
Okay. And so how are you able to then provide these awards?
We have sponsors.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have sponsors. The MPSA, that's the Manpower Soccer Association, has been a very, very big help. To me, yeah. Mm-hmm. As you know, so I'm a micro league director for the Manpower Soccer Association.
Okay.
Yeah. MPSA, the MPSA think they're lucky to have me in the team, okay. But I think I'm lucky to have them. Yeah. So I also, oversee after school programs for children under the age of 3, between the age of 3 to 5. For the Manpower Soccer Association, yeah. So I'm a micro league director there. Okay. So they have good pitches, and they give us, their feet for the tournament. We have other sponsors: One Day Borough African Food. We have Supreme Creations. We have 1949 Barber Shop. Right. The sponsor. We have Oila. I think they are into students' advanced learning. Yeah. So yeah. We have a lot of sponsors. Like, people encourage, they really, really encourage, our goal, really, yeah.
I can see why you're so deserving of a change maker.
Oh.
Because you're breaking down barriers, you're bringing people together.
Yeah.
They're learning not only, as you say, about their own culture and people in their own culture, but they're learning intercultural as well.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's really so important.
Yeah.
So if some, like a young person now, in like sharing our cultures, we work a lot with students, junior high and high school students. So if they're interested in, because most of them come here, they're great soccer players, because most of the places around the world, soccer is a great sport. How will they then get involved in what you're doing? Because I think it's fantastic.
Yeah. So the ISCNL is 18 plus, for senior team. But the MPSA, where I'm a micro league director, goes. So we have the the micro league from ages 3 to 5. Okay, we have the club league from ages 6 to 12. Then we have the PL from ages, I think, 12 to about 17 to 17. Then we have the senior team. So every youth will fit in one of these leagues, yeah, in one of these sections, yeah.
So they should just get in touch with the Man-Pearl
Man-Pearl organization where I am, right? Yeah,
Okay.
So I have good knowledge about how it goes in there, yeah.
Okay. So I think that will be really good for them because it gives them that extra activity, but also it's something that keeps them physically fit as well, and it help them to build skills that they have around that. Okay. Now, if someone is watching this and they're saying, well, I know someone who's back in Nigeria or in Ghana or in any other part of the world that would like to come to this province, what would you advise them?
We are the friendliest.
Okay, you're going to stick with that.
Oh, geez, I stick with that like every day. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. Being in an environment that people put helping you as a priority. Somebody once asked me, said, you guys in this province, you help a lot. Are you guys not busy? And I told him, I said, we are very busy, but we are trying also put priorities to make other people grow. Why we are great performers in our own, core objectives. At our workplace, volunteerings we do. So yeah, we are super friendly, low crime rates, and everything just makes sense in this province, really. It's an awesome time I've spent in this province, and I'm very sure the future will be better.
Okay. And I'm really glad that you've decided to stay, and these are some of the reasons why you've decided to stay.
Yeah, for sure.
And we kind of look forward to your continued contributions, right? So I know when the CBC put out the call for nominations, and they were looking for people who've inspired their community, people who have made changes, innovative changes in their community, and you were nominated.
Yeah. Like, I think I've actually, given a lot to soccer in the community, really. Apart from, being a co-founder for the ISTL Team Nigeria, and being a micro league director, I'm also a member of the disciplinary committee for the Newfoundland and Labrador Soccer Association. Okay. And I'm also a district referee.
All right, yes, I was going to ask about referees and coaches. How do you come about having those?
Refereeing is just officiating matches, right? I officiate matches. I can be a referee today and assistant referee tomorrow, And I also use that medium to, to promote professionalism, sportsmanship, and fair play. Yeah, so.
So is there opportunities for people to be trained in these positions?
Oh, yes. Yeah, really. Yeah. I have a friend who really wanted to be, trained, and he has started training already. Okay. Yeah, so yeah. Newfoundland and Labrador the province doesn't really make it hard for you to grow, Yeah, so, everybody will grow at some point, when you're ready. It creates an enabling environment for you to, achieve your dreams, really.
It's making those connections, though, is what I've heard. People come and they say, well, I didn't know where to go, and I didn't know that this was available, and then sometimes they spend a year or 2 years before they really maybe bump into somebody in the mall, and they say, oh, I'm doing this, and they say, oh, I wish I knew that 2 years ago. Yeah. Is there a platform where people can actually find out information of how they could get involved in a lot of these activities?
Oh, yes. The ISN has a website, and, soccer in Newfoundland and Labrador, it's so popular in sports that of 10 youths, you actually find 8 attached to soccer or share common interest with soccer, really. Yeah, so you will ask questions. So one good thing about Newfoundland and Labrador is that you ask one question and you get like 20 answers. So they actually try to discuss with you, and in such conversations, they want you to grow. You would actually get information you want. Actually, yeah, really.
So that's good. You've been a real great spokesperson for the province. We should have you as the ambassador for soccer, and for that intercultural relationship, which is what we look for when we come to a new place and we do not know anyone.
Yeah.
So I really thank you so much for what you're doing.
No,
you're really deserving of the Black Change Maker for Atlantic Canada. And I know you're going to take the torch, and you've passed it on already to so many others. Yeah. And we want to say how much we appreciate you, how much our community appreciates your volunteering, your time, and your skills and talents that you've shared with us.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing with us today.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Yeah. And Sharing Our Cultures will be right back. Thanks to Jeffrey for sharing such a positive message with us, and thanks to you for watching. Join us again next time on Sharing Our Cultures.
If you want convenience, Marie's Mini Mart is here for you. A one-stop shop for a variety of products, home-style breads, sandwiches, plus check out our freshly baked artisan breads and single-serve desserts exclusively at our in-store bakery on Frecker Drive. With 25 locations, wherever you go, there we are.
At Sharing Our Cultures, our programs, projects, and events focus on engaging school children and youth from diverse cultural backgrounds as they integrate into the society in Newfoundland and Labrador. We connect them with the locals and community partners for opportunities to improve their socio-cultural and employability skills, and most importantly, to make new friends. We invite you to learn more about Sharing Our Cultures on our website, YouTube channel, and social media platforms.
We want to hear from you. Provide feedback on this show or find out how you can get involved. Call, email us, or scan the QR code to take our quick survey.
The regulars, the guys who keep this place in business. Last week, they had something to celebrate. Jason had just finished university. So they toasted his profs, his TAs, his old roommates. Well, they toasted just about everyone. But I worry about and take care of my guys. So even when I know they're not driving, sometimes that means bringing them a little surprise. And then they had a drink to me.
Brought to you by Smart Serve Ontario and Arrive Alive, Drive Sober.
Public transit.
garbage pickup, parks and recreation programs, snow removal on your street. How can you stay informed about these and other important local